So let's move on to the next one. So this is the one that was released yesterday on a Saturday night. We have the She-Hulk.
She looks fucking
figure,
terrifying, bro.
She does. It's one of those situations with the whole Ron Weasley that it's like it looks. At least I think this figure looks good, but the Ron Weasley looks good, but fucking creepy as well, right? That's kind of what the situation is here.
Yeah.
But opening up the movie canon figure file here again, TV series from She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, Marvel Studios / Disney Plus. It premiered on August 18th, 2022. Seasons only one. It'll probably stay that way. Rotten Tomato score 77% of the critics give it a positive review, and only 32% of the audience give it a positive review. So we have this figure now. I do think this figure looks really, really good. Seamless arms and no joints. She looks terrifying, just like Danny hinted right now. So it'll be interesting to just like have her. Like I would kind of like want to get her just because of how like odd it would be to have her in my collection. But I wasn't a huge fan of the series. I liked like the first couple episodes, and I kind of didn't really like the rest. There's a lot of like odd episodes in this show that I just didn't really get into it as much. I wasn't a huge fan of the whole breaking the fourth wall, even though I know that is part of what's in the comic. I do know that that's part of it, but for some reason it kind of didn't really work for me. But I'm going to throw it to you, Mr. Danny Spotchka. What are your thoughts on this figure with this release?
I mean, other than her looking creepy as hell with them eyes, bro, that looks really, really good, man. Like, this is exactly my point what I was talking about earlier with them Avatar figures, right? You can make it happen for She-Hulk, but you couldn't make it happen for the Na'vi. I don't get it, bro. This is a really, really good looking figure. This is probably one of the best examples of figure that is a million miles better than the show it probably ever will be if it ever gets a second season.
Look at this.
I mean, leg cross, man. Damn.
Yeah,
I know.
It's an incredible looking piece, dude.
That looks really good.
I'm excited to see it in people's collection just for the hell of it, right? Like, I know that there are people out there that are building phase 4 and 5 collections, and I think Zord's probably one of those people right now, and it looks clean. I think this will look clean next to Sam Wilson and your Moon Knight and your red and blue suit Spidey. So yeah, man, it's cool, but not for me. I cannot see myself getting the She-Hulk figure. Like, I would like to pose it, and play with it, but I'm not gonna buy this thing.
Is this? I'm sorry. Is this the twerking scene right here?
You know, I was wondering if they had that photo. You know, somebody please get that in that pose if you get it. You know, just leave it.
Right. I'm
tempted to get it just to try to pull off that pose. Man.
Thank you, Mark.
Just to see if we can
Do it.
I like for this photo that they had Disney Plus in the background, just like in the show. That's a cool little neat detail there. I like that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Adam, what are your thoughts?
Great character from the comics, a member of the Avengers, West Coast Avengers, and sometime member of the Fantastic Four. So a very important character from the comics. The TV show, as what the kids say now, mid. I thought the first episode was pretty good. I thought the episode with Daredevil, where he does the walk of shame, that was a really good episode. You know, it wasn't the worst Disney Marvel show. That belongs to Secret Invasion.
Oh yeah.
But
that was pretty.
You know,
bad.
it wasn't great. It was, you know, but you know, looking through these photos, man, this looks like a really awesome figure. I gotta be honest. I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
I wasn't thinking about it until I've seen these photos and looking at them here because I was looking at it on my phone. It's much smaller. I'm looking at my computer screen as we're live as we're doing this, and actually, this looks really good to me. I don't know. I
So
really
maybe-
like
Enabled Adam. We just enabled Adam to.
So yeah, so
You know what?
that's what I was gonna say right now. So maybe next week, Adam, we're gonna see your
It's like
unboxing
Kang
review
over
in your
here.
kitchen.
Yeah, maybe
Some-
because
Day one.
That's what got me to get Kang because I really like his character
Yeah.
from the comics, and I liked his character from Loki.
Do it.
But I don't know. I like her character from the comics, and I hope that she's used better in the future.
You can put her in the twerking scene.
This is a side note,
I
man.
have to.
Have y'all noticed this trend? It seems like they go out of their way for like, I don't want to say smaller characters, but like less popular characters in their IP, in the big three IPs. Like I think of Black Adam. That's a 10 out of 10 figure in my opinion. They nailed the likeness on that figure. It looks amazing, right? This She-Hulk figure, 10 out of 10 likeness. Both of those properties have the same thing in common. They were not really well received whatsoever, and people kind of shitted all over them. So is Hot Toys just gonna like put all their work into the figures and IPs that don't do very well with the box office and streaming services, and then you get Toby Spider-Man?
Well, they don't know that beforehand, man. I mean, some of these figures get released like before the fact.
Yeah.
So and
true.
who knows how long they've been in development before the movie hasn't even been announced or actually released, released in the box office.
That's true.
And then the other thing that I was going to say about this is there was some scenes. Actually, it was actually quite a bit in the show that this figure actually looks better than the CGI that they use for the character itself in this show. So it kind of makes it look more like more real, I guess, even though it's a plastic figure. But that was just my quick thoughts there. But
I think the show is a victim of the pandemic and forcing and the launch of Disney Plus and the previous CEO of Disney just saying, we got to get everything on the streaming network. We have this big launch. We got to get as many eyeballs and subscribers. And they rushed the special effects. I think the show was rushed. If it had more time, to go over the scripts and to work on the effects, it probably would have been a better show.
I think it was Bob Chapek. What's his name? Bob Chapek. He was the CEO,
Chapek.
Disney CEO, that was like rushing. Like he had like a mandate, like you have to have these certain amount of shows on the streaming platform, like right after COVID, after he took over and stuff like that. And I think this might have been one of those unfortunate disasters there. But any other thoughts, Adam, before we move on to Mr. Zio?
No, I mean, I think I just remember when they announced this, there was a lot of enthusiasm for the show. And it's unfortunate because I think the character, by comics fans, is a beloved character.
Yeah, and it comes with this cell phone. This little cell phone right here.
I wonder, is it like a Tinder screen on the phone? Like, what's on the phone? Like,
oh yeah, I don't know actually. Let me see if I can. Oh, I can't really tell here. There might be something there. Zio, what are your thoughts?
This is a pass for me. I didn't see the show. I only skipped to see the Daredevil scene. And yeah, I'm just and not even, man. I have no connection to the figure. She looks like she'd be perfectly paired with Bro Hulk, and I hate Bro Hulk, so I can't, man. This is not for me. But I'm happy for those people that did get it. I don't know, man. Somebody talked about having the Marvel Legend version of Jane Foster, but I used to have a Marvel Legend of her, and she was like built, but like aggressive looking. Like that would have been so cool to have as a figure, but not this one. Like I said, this one looks like she'll pair with Bro Hulk for me, and just not the figure that I need in my collection. Plus, like I said, I didn't see the show, unfortunately. So
yeah, that's right.
Bro, which one was Bro Hulk?
Bro Hulk is the one from the Smart Hulk at the end. Whenever he in Endgame, pretty much that's the one I call Bro Hulk.
Bro Hulk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Smart Hulk.
Right.
Yeah. Because he's like Hulk out and stuff, So it's like.
We have Mr. Tim Harvey saying, unpopular opinion, but when I was collecting Spider-Man comics in 1984 and they switched Spider-Man's costume from the red and blue to this, I immediately stopped buying the comic. I have no love, he says here. So
that's quite interesting.
Ren says, someone make a custom Megan Thee Stallion to go with this figure.
Man.
I think the She-Hulk figure looks awesome, and another unpopular opinion, but I actually did like this show. I'm on the wait list, and if it converts, I'll post her next to my Professor Hulk. So there you go.
Bro Hulk.
And then Pop Culture Relics, Mr. Lois says she turned out well. Bob Paycheck says Renz or Chapek. There you go. All right. So Mr. Alex, what are your thoughts on this She-Hulk figure?
I can't see the good in it because the show didn't do it for me. So yeah,
I love the hand. You're like, nah.
Yeah, nah. Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. Nothing good to say about it. Yeah.
Wow.
How about you, Mario?
I did. No,
I'm sorry. I don't want to be in. Yeah, I'm sorry.
no, I hear you, man. I said the same thing about Spidey, bro.
Yeah.
I think this actually came out pretty decent, man. I love the fact that they did a full seamless body on this thing.
Yeah.
You know, and to see some of the poses that they're actually pull off, you know, is quite amazing considering the height of this figure as well. You know, that pose to see where the legs cross and her arm just up and just that looked pretty damn good, man. Again, a figure from a show that wasn't really that well received, but it looks pretty damn cool. I really like, you know, how they sculpted the hair. You know, it looks nice. The fact that it's got the movable eyes. I think this figure could have benefited from another head sculpt. I think something more expressive, a little angry or something possibly. But but even still, man, I think she turned out great. She looks really damn good.
Yeah. Any other thoughts on this figure here? I'll look at the live chat, see if there's any other ones here.
I do really want to see who's gonna be the first to actually attempt the twerking pose. That's what I really want to see, man.
Are they
Adam, get
making
the
a
figure,
season
Adam.
2 of this show?
If I get it, I'll have
sure.
to do that.
Yeah, you're gonna have.
Damn,
to
look
do
at that leg.
I don't.
Right, that's what I was looking right now.
Damn, boy.
Jeez.
I actually
Put
just
the
checked
symbiote-
Toys Buying Agent. I just checked Toys Buying Agent to see if it's up, but it's not up yet.
Oh wow. Okay, so like I said, we'll see that next week. Adam's
Maybe
Kitchen
we'll see how much
unboxing.
it is.
She-Hulk. Right.
If it's similar to Sideshow like King was, then I might be tempted. But
Oh, it was. Oh, okay. Alrighty.
That pose
Okay.
right there. Looking damn good.
yeah, that's what's selling me, Professor. That's selling me that pose right there.
Yeah.
Alrighty.